Hello and welcome back. It's been a while since I have somewhat of a motivation to do another video. Now, the new update patch just dropped, but I'm not gonna do that. It's not a bad update. If you already got the news, yeah, the skin is kinda epic. We have Mythic Kaiser skin, spin up pass with lower price, and you get mythic skin as well, so that's a W. But then the whole concept of like the next year progression, they're gonna only focus on making all the rune system, spell system less confused to new player. So there's not gonna be any exciting news about, let's say, clan system, social system, or old mode coming backs, even balancing. All of that is gonna be not focused on next year, as they stated in the developer note, which kinda let down the hype. If you want to catch up with all of the newest update patch about the games, make sure you either join the official Discord or you join the official Reddit of the game. If you don't know, today is Gumi's birthday. The 30th of November, which is right now that I'm recording it, is Gumi's birthday. So I do want to put up something special. So what we're doing today is a bit different. So most of you know that there is currently 3 players that already hit the mastery cap in the game, and 2 of which is 2 Gumi mans. One is myself and the other one is Maxus. The debate here is, I keep seeing people saying like maybe Maxus is better, maybe I am the better one. And you know what? I myself am very curious, not gonna lie to you. Despite having a 2 months, almost 3 months race for that top position for the Gumi section, I never once have an opportunity to reach out and communicate with Maxus, because from what I heard, he only speaks Spanish, and I have never seen him talk anywhere on social media whatsoever. So we didn't even get a chance to say anything or know each other during that whole process. So I have this huge curiosity myself about what people saying. Like, I know these people are just like throwing random shit out there. They don't know shit. Like, how do they know anything if I myself and Maxus himself doesn't even know each other? Despite all of that, I am curious. So today episode, we gonna actually compare me and Maxus based on the statistic of our Gumi gameplay up until this point. How we're gonna do that? By using the Nui bot. If you haven't known the Nui bot, make sure you check out my previous video about the top 5 interesting things you as a new player might not have known about. Right, so with the Nui bot ability, I can dig really deep into all of the stat of my Gumi account and Maxus Gumi account up to date. So we're gonna compare 4 different assets. First of all is the overall stat of all the game modes in Smash Legends of both of us. Then we go into the strength of each of the player, which mine is 1v1 duel, and for Maxus is dominant 3v3. And finally, last but not least, for all of you sucker out there that want rank statistic, well, there's a section for you in this video as well. Right, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I will put my statistics on the left of the screen and Max's statistic on the right of the screen. Alright, first up is our overall stat of every game mode in the game, but only with Gumi. Right, so as you can see, in total I have played 34k games, while Maxus played 36k game up to date. I have a total of 29k wins with Gumi, and Maxus have a total of 27k wins. In total, simple maths, I have around 5k 7 loss with Gumi. Maxus have around 9k 5 loss with Gumi, which lead us to my win rate overall is 83.29%, while Max's win rate is 74.0%, which makes sense because I take less game to reach the max cap. Then we have the MVP section, which I have 26k MVPs and Max's have 27.5k MVPs. My MVP rate is 77.8% and Max's MVP rate is 74.6%. Right, so in total, I have kills 99.8k other legends with my Gumi. Meanwhile, Max's have killed almost 142.5k. Now this make a lot of sense since in 3v3 you often get more situation to kill up to like 10-12 people in a match. In 1v1 I always have this lock-in killing counts of 3 per match, so that's actually still impressive. In total I die 34k times with Gumi and Maxus die 48.5k with Gumi. My kills and death rate overall is 2.93 and Max's kills death rate is 2.94. And that's it for the overall stat. Now we will move on to each of our individual strengths, starting with Max's. So Max's main game mode is dominant 3v3. So here's the stat. As you can see, in total he have played 34k, over 34k in dominant alone. That's like almost 80% of his gameplay overall, and he has a total of 25k wins in this mode and 8k loss. Meanwhile, I play a total of 1k3 dominant game before. I have 900 wins and 300 loss. Now there's a huge difference in these numbers, so I guess the other numbers kind of not make sense when you compare it, but I do still have a win rate of 72.7%. Meanwhile, Maxus has 74.2% win rate. He has over 25k MVP counts and 75.7 MVP rate. I have 500 MVP counts in dominant. Overall, only 40% MVP rate in dominance. In total, I killed 3.9k people in Dom, I guess, and died 2.4k times before with Gumi, which led to my kills death rate around 1.58. Meanwhile, Maxes have killed 135k people in dominant alone, and he dies 45k, which led to his kill death rate around 2.98. Now we move on to my field of gameplay, which is 1v1. So here's the stat. As you can see, for duels, I have played over 21k duels and have wins a total of 17.8k. I lost around 3k, which led to my win rate for this mode alone is around 84.0%. For Maxus, is a huge difference. He only played 200 duels game before with 100 wins and 100 loss, which led to his win rate around 57.8%. MVP rate, I'm not sure how you get MVP rate in this mode, but I guess it's just how many times you win, so we're not gonna count that. I have killed a total of 56,000 people in Duel and died 18,000 times, which led to my kill death rate is around 3.09. Meanwhile, Maxus killed 400, almost 500 people, also died around 400 times before, which led to his kill death rate around 1.12. Again, huge difference because Maxus doesn't play 1v1 and I don't play dominance. But some of you might see there's something missing here, like something doesn't add up, right? Because in total I have around 34,000 game with Gumi, but only 21,000 in 1v1, even though that's my most play mode. Now, as I say before, and if you watch my videos, you know that I originally am a dual touchdown Gumi player. So the rest of my games, around 10k games, is in dual touchdown. So that's all the rest of my stat are. But we're not gonna check that out today. It's gonna be too many information. Right, so last but not least, of course, is the rank statistic. And let me tell you, damn, even I was surprised. I thought Maxus play a lot more rank than I do, but surprisingly that's not the case. So here's the stat. As you can see, in total I have played 1000 rank match with 600 wins and 400 loss, which led to my win rate of 59.5%. Meanwhile, Maxus have played a total of 3000 rank match with 1k5 wins and 1k6 loss, which led to his win rate of 49.8%. I got 500 MVPs and MVP rate of 49.8%. Maxus have 1k3 MVPs and MVP rate of 42.51%. We also get to see our pick rank. So my pick rank was during season 9. I think that was the last time I ran for rank also. I got master 132 point, which I believe during this time master was somewhat the highest ranking. Now they have the grandmaster, I believe. So as you can see for Max's stats, he get the pick rank of grandmaster 14 points in season 20. Keep in mind that I also don't know much about his actual gameplay. These are all statistic based thing I'm showing you. I'm not sure how he play dominant. Do we have his friends to play with him or back him up? I myself, back in the day, I go for solo queue most of the time. In the end, right, this is just to cure my curiosity. I'm not gonna put out any statement which say who is the better Gumi here, but I will say that we have a mutual respect relationship without any communication. I respect this man for trying so hard, for pushing me to get this achievement way earlier than I planned it to. I also respect him for being an artist that have so many Gumi art contributed to the community. So if you haven't know Maxus, he draw a lot of Gumi art over in the official game Discord on his own Twitter account, so you can go check him out. The final decision will be up to you guys to decide whether you want to say Maxus is the better Gumi or I am the better Gumi player. It's all part of your opinion, and that's fine. Whatever you think, just say it respectfully. If you ever trying to disrespectful player who try hard to put all of their heart onto something, you a scumbag, and I don't mind calling you out. I myself, I can trash talk on maybe other top mastery player or even Maxus. Why? Because I spend the time and effort to get here. I have that right to talk that talk. Meanwhile, these random faces that's always trying to talk things behind all the backs without any criticize comments or proof. You guys, you don't even have a name for yourself. Who are you to talk that talk? Who are you to judge us? While you were busy trash talking in official Discord, trying to bring up things to pull us down, we were focusing on the game. We was trying our best to get what we want. You are nothing. Keep that in mind. And that should be it for me. Once again, happy birthday to Gumi and all of the Gumi player out there. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.